parents said, knock those objectives out.
All right, the next part of this tour is a bit more freeform. Let's get after it.
On this one. Should be kind of easy. That's your cue. Yeah, knock those objectives out. Gullcrest fun fact. Close your nose when skating Gullcrest Community Park. The site was formerly the home of Stinky's Cannery. It was closed years ago and reclaimed as a skater fun zone. But the smell? Can't quench the stench. I don't know who came up with this one, but get ready to get your line on. It's go time. Okay, this time.
Is this not the shrubs?
Time for another go. Let's give it another go. Go again.
Fuck. There's a way to fucking flip the board upside down. Bruh, how'd he fall? Bruh.
Quick restart.
Fuck.
another try.
Fuck, bro.
Okay, this time. Time for another go.
Challenge him.
That one has some spice to it. Maybe come back later when your trick palette is ready to take it on.
Challenge him, baby.
The margins for error are slim in this hard-ish line challenge.
This shit is fucking trash.
Hit it.
Bruh, I hit the fucking fireball flip trick over the that shit didn't work. And then check it off. Yeah, what the fuck? I landed it! Oh, alright. Oh, shit.
Let's give it another go.
Fuck.
Go again.
We've been trying this shit for like 10 minutes. I missed the bearing. Fuck. Missed the other bearing. Fuck. It's that one that's after the handrail. Fuck.
Quick restart.
We all have to complete it though. Fuck. 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 What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh my god. Fucking. You have to grind on the rail. There's a bearing. finally made it over the stairs. But I was going too fast to fucking jump. Oh shit. Nah, what the f... That shit took me off the board. The fuck? Fuck, bro. What the fuck? That stupid ass rail, bro. I got too much momentum. Fuck. Fucking shit. Shit. Bruh, why the fuck does he not? What the shit? Yeah, buy that up. Ooh, hold on. Boom! Alright, I finished. I slowly went up
Get that
there.
work done.
Yeah. I started tweaking out. I was like, man, I might race quit.
Ah, a line challenge. Quite suitable for establishing that you are not a one-trick pony.
What the fuck? What the fuck is going on? Oh my, let me fucking do a trick, bitch. God damn. Where the fuck is the next bearing? I don't even know where the next one is. Where the fuck is this bearing? Fuck! Right.
That's going to get you noticed. I like your new gripe tip. Dope. Stupid autocorrect.
Who said that? Oh shit, you got a Grim Reaper set, bruh. Hold on, wait a minute. How you change outfits?
I am programmed not to judge.
Fucking look at me, hold on. Look at me now. Nah, look at my head. Look at my face.
Good idea. Get your bearings first.
But look at the body.
Your tool accessory suggests you are going to do some farming.
Wait, you're a female character too? I should know this. I said, hey, wait a minute.
If you're looking for something on the easy side, this should work.
Didn't we just do this one? Shit. I redo my miracle whip. Fuck. Fuck. Let's go.
Look at
It doesn't
you,
show in the replay
begging out
though.
objectives.
It's fucking flop. Did like a 2 backflips. Oh yeah.
Did you know? Around the way is where Slappy is from. It's also where this classic Espilog line ends. And go.
Grind distance 20 meters? Oh fuck. I gotta grind. My guy's not hopping. He's not hopping high enough. I miss bearings. Shit. Already finished.
Tight. You made it all the way around the way.
I gotta go find the SCD Lope spot. It's like on some high ass building. Ah, you can just teleport to me. I don't have it. I'm like on my first missions.
Do you require spectacles to spectate?
I'm about to pop up on somebody right now. Oh yeah, teleport to me.
Do you get motion sickness when you teleport?
Teleport to me. I found a spot. I'm just gonna jump off the fucking building.
Can't help but have a good time at the Triple T's, eh?
Yeah. Okay. 1,000. Are there any shits up here?
You have to love eco-friendly wooden barriers.
Oh, where? Yeah, my stepbrother was up here. Yeah.
You have the bug at this spot.
Sure won't let me land the super dude backflip. Miracle whip. Oh, no. God damn. Imagine just seeing a bunch of skaters just dying in real life, just fucking turning into slop.
marker discombobulation is a thing here in San Van.
Yeah, I almost made it just now. You know what, bro? I made it. I made it. Look at me, I'm over here. Look at me. I made it. I see you just flying past. Flying past. You suck. You suck. You can't make it over here. Oh shit, look at you. Why did the pumping not work?
Peshmont fun fact. The DAC's beloved Tri-Towers are also beloved by the
Oh, shit.
city's nerdy civil engineers. They marvel at the development's multi-level, self-contained living and playing areas, all contained above ground level, with the city's famed skateway snaking
Have you
through
ever
it.
played Skate 3?
One DAC that lived in the area was nicknamed Lost DAC. He never left the rarefied canopy.
They had a
of
thing
the
where you
world
could like
above
smack
San
people
Van.
with the board. Pedestrians and shit. I need to add that back.
don't get session marker sickness.
Fucking jump off the building. Whoa.
It is good to test the structural integrity and friction resistance of the clothes you wear.
Brian said he might get this shit.
Blue Light always serves up delicious daily specials. All you can grind ledges and bottomless air refills.
Yo.
Obsession with a spot can be fun.
Look, watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Did you see that shit? Shit. Fuck. Oh shit, dog. It's not supposed to do it like that. It runs down the wall. Where did he just come from, bro? Damn.
Hello? Was it something I said? Are you feeling refreshed? Ready to rip with renewed vim and vigor? Education nugget number 43. The boneless is named after a dude's dog.
After the man stopping on a teen's bike and slapping its tires after the man attacked him and punched him in the face. It happened on a popular trail in Santa Clarita.
Tonight, the teen and his mother.
After the man stopping on a teen's bike and slashing its tires after the boy says the man attacked him and punched him in the face. It happened on a popular trail in Santa Clarita.
Tonight, the teen and his mother. Police can either authority or someone else. Chris Swiph reports.
The young victim tells me that he was collision on the San Francisco bike trail here in Valencia triggered some type of fury in a man who then threatened to kill the teenager. What are you doing here? What are you doing to my son? Screaming for help while reporting a vicious attack. This guy attacked me. He hit me and punched me. Please, stop. Please, stop. Please, help me. Please, help me. This man just hit me. He punched me in the face. This 14-year-old boy was riding his electrical bike or e-bike along the San Francisco Trail in Valencia at dusk Wednesday, September 17th. He explains that he and a friend riding next to him almost collided with a man on the bicycle. Because they didn't see him in the darkness as they approached.
Did you miss me? Or did you just miss your board?
And raced out and chose to find apparently enraged because of the encounter. The teenage victim is still fearful and does not want to be identified. Leaned over him, it out, and he happened to and hit me in my face. And then after I fell into the road, picked me up, slammed me to the ground, and after he punched me in the face several times, breaking my helmet and problems. The 14-year-old suffered scrapes and bruises, but no broken bones or serious head injury. He explains the attack of the right punches repeatedly. He almost sprayed the expensive bicycle, slashing the tires, cutting cables, and stomping on the frame. The attacker is described as a fighter, 30 to 40 years old, muscular, with a mustache, was riding a full bicycle.
Stunt it up with this easy feet test.
Kill me, but unfortunately, we have insight or
Oh, crush it.
Anyone with information should contact the LA County Sheriff's Santa Clarita Valley Station. In Valencia, Chris Wolf, KTLA 5 News.
Locked up at High Desert, Gilbert Street, in your San Bernardino system, the global settlement may be ending in 2025.
San Bernardino staff allegedly engaged in inappropriate behavior towards inmates.
Now more than 600 lawsuits are already filed, just like the Catholic Church and Boy Scout case.
What if my story doesn't count? Most people never file because they think their story doesn't count until it's too late. Once the final lawsuit is filed, the door slams shut forever. It takes just 60 seconds. 3 questions.
That's interesting because
I love watching you cook at the Tri-Towers. Dax, like all great show people, know that making an entrance is huge. Make a spectacularly precise entrance as you take on a stunt that will show people who's in the house.
What kind of monster could have been behind this?
You got this.
Thanks to eyewitnesses, CCTV footage, and DNA tests, the detective zeroed in on the prime suspect and had pronounced evidence against him. But all efforts were meaningless. There was someone they never expected. It's 9 p.m. July. She always did on Friday nights, waiting for coming water. The apartment Gold Dodge Stratus near Winning Place Mall, just inside Red Lobster. This was the beginning. Safe. As Janai sat in her car, a man emerged from a nearby gas station. The process what was happening in that window to get out. Janai had no chance to react. Before she could even have time to plead or fight back, she heard a gunshot. A single deafening blast. The bullet away.
Time's halfway done.
But the attack was done. Tossed her on her paper like she meant nothing. Swept away from the blood she felt out of pain for help. Some witnesses wrote the others called 911. When the paramedics arrived, they stabilized her Tracy and his times.
That was a spectacle. With that kind of entrance, you might consider pro wrestling.
Anyone want to kill her? A beloved mother, teacher, and friend who stayed in her lane, avoided trouble, lived her life with kindness and purpose. Just this question. Was this really just a carjacking? The act felt personal, too violent and too bold, like a crime of passion. But little did they know, the investigation was about to take a turn that no one saw.
So I finally got my claim for my car accident. Really? It was $25,000. Solid $5,000. I feel like that does not sound right because I had a car accident and I got offered $52,000. What? I literally was injured. I had to go to the hospital, see specialists, doctors, constant treatment, following up. Back and shoulder are never going to be the same. Did you use Case Connect's compensation calculator? Like they have an AI calculator, and literally, like it's going to get you. Wait, I didn't do that. I went straight to the insurance company. I just figured I'd cut out the middleman.
Did it let you guys start if I declined?
The middleman. If you go through Case Connect's AI, and the way it works,
Did you guys start?
Like a database that has all kinds of accidents and.
All right, I'm gonna chill on the side.
To yours, and so by comparing it to the other cases, they can tell you exactly how much money you're supposed to get right away. But I already went through the insurance company and haven't received any money. Am I too late? No. So if you haven't received or taken any money from anyone, you're definitely not too late yet. It's completely free. There's no middle.
That no one saw. All detectives couldn't get to this was passion, just a random carjacking. One thing was certain. They needed to find Janai's home. Nearly 24 hours searching her found nothing. Then, 19th of July, 2008, all came in. Janai's gold duck around and abandoned, putting on the crime scene in Forest Park, Clayton County. Immediately, I'm looking for a forensic analyst began their meticulous examination. The inside of the vehicle looked untouched, nothing out of place, except for one thing. A cigarette butt was wedged under the driver's seat. Now that seemed insignificant at first, but once the detective knew that Janai didn't smoke, they realized that the cigarette could potentially belong to her killer. If they could extract DNA, they could find exactly who took Janai's life. But the detective had no idea just how complicated this was about to get. So while forensic teams worked on extracting DNA from the cigarette, detectives turned their attention to the gas station across from the crime scene, hoping CCTV footage had captured the attack. But luck wasn't on their side. The camera didn't
uncover the angle that Janai was hurt. So with no usable footage, the detectives turned to
Absence makes
witnesses.
my ram feel fonder.
A bus driver who had been near the scene at the time of the attack had heard the gunshot and then saw a black male drag Janai out of the car before taking off in a stolen Dodge.
Draw a rad line with this relatively easy challenge.
And a white shirt. Luckily for the detectives, a man matching this exact description had been spotted in the same area where Janai's car had been dumped. At the same time, detectives found surveillance footage of the man from two different locations. At the gas station store, the suspect was seen purchasing an item before leaving. But then, he came back to purchase a pack of Bunsen light lung cigarettes, the exact same brand of cigarette that found in Janai's car.
Are you adverse to movement?
Surveillance footage confirmed his movements. Did Janai's Dodge in Forest Park. So at this point, detectives believed that they had everything they needed. They had a suspect, they had video evidence, and they had DNA from the cigarette. They were so close, yet so far from solving the case. When the forensic lab results came back, detectives were hit with a setback. The fingerprints found in Janai's car had no matches. The DNA from the cigarette, also no matches. Their prime suspect was still a ghost in the system. With no name, no identity, and no criminal record to match, detectives had one last option: to turn to public. So detectives released the surveillance video of the man at the convenience store, hoping that someone would recognize him. By February of 2010, the case had long gone cold. But then, out of nowhere, a breakthrough. A notification from CODIS, the National DNA Database, popped up. The cigarette butt had finally found a match. The suspect had entered the system for a recent drug conviction. The man was 50-year-old.
Are you opposed to finishing the challenge?
Perfectly matched both witness descriptions and the surveillance footage. With a court order in place, detectives wasted no time. On the 3rd of February, nearly 2 years after Janai's murder, Donald Eugene Smith was arrested. But they were still far from justice for Janai, to say the least. With solid evidence linking Donald Eugene Smith to Janai Coleman's murder, detectives were confident that they had their guy. They just needed a confession.
Okay, I would just want to discuss it. Just playing it here. Okay. Really? Yeah. I'm asking you, I've never seen it. Thing. Here's what you say. And okay, your DNA ends up in your phone. Because
I detect a lack of movement. Are you ill?
Though it is normal for suspects to deny involvement in a crime, there was something different about this one. The detectives had all the evidence facing Donald. He just looked them in the face and said no. Donald was adamant in his innocence. Detectives definitely didn't like that.
Something like that. Somebody can wait. Seeing her before, I'm going to get no. Never seen it.
Sensing that Donald was being deceptive, detectives played the surveillance video they had of him. This was
Have a picture basically on the computer and want you to look at it. Let me know if you recognize it yourself or not. Okay? This is the way part. Yeah. You say, what is different?
Stuck in the same day-to-day routine. Wake up, go to work, eat, sleep. Break through the morning this summer and download Call
I'm
of
ready.
Duty Mobile for
Are you?
free. Enjoy fan favorite maps, modes, and operators for classic Call of Duty titles, plus new mobile exclusive content. It doesn't have to suck. Share your mobile for free with Call of Duty Mobile anywhere, anytime.
Clinical dissection.
Yet again, Donald stood his ground. So the detective protected. And this time, Donald's response threw the case onto a twisted journey that no one expected.
Your cell phone at the time was 400. Correct?
No, it was not mine. It was my brother's phone.
Does he live in Black County? That's correct. What's your brother's name, sir? Is he old, younger, live at the same address as your parents?
They're my twins.
Twin? Yeah. Like born at the same time? No.
I born at the same time, like I don't.
Detectives were convinced that Donald was just playing games, but if this was a game, it was very expensive.
DNA is good. It's they share it. I've never been in the that was filed with your DNA, getting that kind of stuff. I've never seen it. There would have to be somebody who shares it. Obviously. I'm talking about what I'm saying. If there's somebody shares your name, how to be either you or your brother. Obviously. It's wrong. Who colors? Bob. Okay, nobody else can go fine. I understand. Who colors?
Do you know where he's staying?
Yes, perfect.
Where is that, sir?
Because now you're going to deny, I guess,
I need to talk.
if your brother is up that street, you need to go read and get yourself in a whole situation. And you can do it. I'm going to count and secure. I understand.
Want to just do that?
No, but I want to know. Now, what I would do is this test. You would go ahead and put me and take me away from you. But now you weren't trying to run, right? I'll tell you what. I'm much better.
Donald indeed had a twin brother. Were the two accomplices? Or was Donald trying to throw his brother under the bus? Or is he telling the complete truth? Hoping to find out, the detectives ran a polygraph test, and Donald failed woefully.
I was showing video before. I said it wasn't you. Get attention to me that he felt strong was a brother. Now, and I'm actually taking this polygraph. I had no much questions about taking that whatsoever. The way he said that God showed us. She asked questions each one of them. This devastating, actually. Is if anyone that we know, mother and father, was to see that same thing in any life that we know, we love to listen. And I not only by demeanor, but certainly by dress.
The detectives played the CCTV footage for Donald's sister, mom, and dad, asking them to identify which of the two were in the footage. And they said it was indeed Ronald in the footage. Additionally, on a smoke break from the interrogation, Donald hand-rolled his cigarettes, something entirely different from the brand found in Janai's car. So now the detectives were confused because Ronald had no criminal history, so everything pointed to Donald. Ronald was called in for an interview, which he refused, and then he began to dodge the police. They eventually found him hiding in his parents' home. The detectives had focused all of their efforts on Donald, but now, for the first time, Ronald became their new focus. In February 2010, Ronald was arrested and brought in for interrogation.
We're in such a touch situation. But can you, whatever you're going to say, because you just can't. You say I'm going to be here for hours. I read it, but you need to cross some blood or something. You want to draw the blood first? Just go ahead. You tell me what you want to do. But before I can talk to you, I got to read you. I got to read you your rights. You don't have to arrest me right now. What do you mean I don't have to? What do you mean? I have to get this. Let me just talk. I'm back in a little while. But I have to do this by law. When did you do it by law? When you was doing it? I have to advise you of your rights. The fingerprints will come back. Okay. And the fingerprints are a match. So for us to discuss the matters of the fingerprints and the other things, I have to advise you of your rights. Okay. You have the right to remain silent. I'm just going to watch it anyway. Okay. All right. I'll leave you with your thoughts. Okay. Perfect. Okay. One of the things. Yes. So then our brother can be released.
The truth, though, was that the detectives couldn't release Donald until they were absolutely certain that neither of the brothers was playing games.
Okay. I'll get a paper for you to use. Unless you want to use yours. I mean, I might as well burn them up. Okay. I'll get it for you. Sit tight. Right. A whole lot of that. That'll be the that was as soon as possible. I ain't going nowhere. It just can't happen quite that fast because he was dead actually made a warrant out for him. So that's what has to be a process. This attorney has to get up with the judge. It's not like they can just automatically just release him. But get it. He said he's going to try to do it tonight, but I don't know how it's going to work out. But yeah. Search warrant. Good. Damn, I can't. If I look, I'll tell you this, Dad. I'm in deep shit. Yes, oh yes, oh yes.
Was this something accidental? That something like that, I can almost understand. I guess that's the question. Accidental makes more sense, and that's what he's alluding to. You seem to have so much emotion now. In comparison with 45 years. That's something I can understand. Looking for some understanding. What was it that made you abuse?
Yeah, I guess the only word I could say like to set you off or anger. I'm not prepared to go to that like that. I'm just not prepared to go into that. I'm just not. Is it because emotionally you can't, or is it draining, or no? I'm just not prepared to give any kind of a statement. Okay. Do you know when maybe you might be prepared for something? I need some time. I need to get past the hearts. So what I'm saying? Would you like to see your brother? I would love my brother. Your brother really wants to see you. He misses you and he's worried about you. He asked me, can I see my brother? I really like. Those are the exact words that I did. I want to see my brother. Talk to him today. He's right next door. He's sitting in that room right there. You serious? I swear to you.
No sweat. Book now and get up to 15% off. Wherever you go, we'll leave the light on for you and your furry friend. Book on motel6.com or download the My6 app today.
I swear to you. I swear to you. He wants to see you. Why not just why bring him in against you? Let him see. He's worried about him. He can see you like that. Yeah. He's done. All he wants to do is hug you. Tell you that he loves you. And then he's going to be here for you. So you want me to go next door and tell him that he's 4 feet away from his brother and can't do it? Yeah, do that. All right. I'll go over and finally got yourself together.
From the moment that Ronald stepped into the police station, it was obvious that something was off. He was visibly restless, and that phone call that he made to his loved one seemed to make things better. Detectives saw an opportunity, and they thought that the best way to break Ronald down was to put him face to face with Donald. Before bringing him in, they did this.
I don't know if you knew this one, but this is the woman, okay? Her name was Janai, okay? Alright? She was a school teacher. Family, begged me just to find out what happened. They begged me. And they're very religious people. And they were more just wanted to know why. They stretched it. Okay? Her cousin's a deacon. Another state. She had 3 little adoptions. Okay? They just wanted to know why. And I promised them I would at least ask. Know why. And I perceived it to be accidental. Okay? But I don't know. And I promised them I would ask why. I told them I thought it was an accident. I'll be honest with you. I mean, am I right? An accidental? Will you let me know, okay? Please? Because I'm able to promise them just know why. They don't even care about anything else, but just why. Okay? If you need something, just knock on the door.
Okay. Alright.
You need a tissue?
Trying to push for a confession, the lead detective used Reed interrogation technique 7, offering Ronald a socially acceptable reason for the crime. Usually, most suspects jump at this chance, eager to minimize their guilt. Ronald was so devastated that he shut down completely. So, they sent in Donald.
Don't have to be. I'll tell you what's gonna happen though. When they take you into the jail, the process, you must get just right. What time it is? They're gonna take you about one. There's a place over there. It's there. You're gonna get about 2:30 in the afternoon. I didn't get over there. 1 or whatever. But that night, they took me out to the scene of the crime and everything. These dudes here. Where were you arrested at? Downtown, right by the corner of the Columbia. That's how they do work. Come get it. And the people came after you because they didn't work at the same people. Mine's on the database, federal database. Because once you're in the federal system, they take this before you get out. So we go see a judge. That's the first thing. They trace you out. You don't be, they'll put you on suicide watch. They do it all. People secret charges like that. And they put you, see how that like. So they put you in, you be naked. Gown. That's a panty gown. That's big stuff. Just strap it off. Like a bill. Yeah. A panty, naked. Yeah. They'll be at least 2 hours. And then somebody goes, yeah, you just get to see them out there. And, oh, fine, they got you. I'm talking about, like, they get you on back. They get so much shit done. Also, all of that. they're gonna let you go. But I was what I do now. But already, and I didn't go through long. Just like somebody was so yeah, but I don't know. And he said, wait, I said, it happened tomorrow. He said, it's a process. It depends on the people.
But their plan didn't work. The twins refused to talk about important details. And when it became clear that they weren't getting anywhere, the detectives separated them again.
Difficult for you. I know there's a lot of things that are going through your mind and things that are processing. I understand that. However, this is our only opportunity to get what happened out there out and in a way that people understand. This is it. After we conclude here in the next few minutes, you'll be taken over to the county jail. And the next time that you see the crew, it'll be a different setting. He will present everything he has on the case, which is overwhelming. When I mean video, DNA, more video, the prints, the phone records, the video on the other end where you're seen getting out of the car, wearing the same exact clothing you were in the quick trip, the same clothing that the witnesses saw you with the bus stop. I mean, it's overwhelming. I mean, I can't put it any other way. That's why I stress to you the importance of why people are in that. Go through something. Okay, wait a second. Why did this happen? And they're going to look. And we're going to we sat with them. We gave them the opportunity. This is what happened. Some things went wrong. Some insults were thrown out there. I don't know. You feel me? You haven't been the interaction I have with you. I just, what happened out there just doesn't match up to you, but obviously something went wrong. I think Detective Cruz just, do you know that? The family, the only thing that family will do stuff like this is closure. You know, this whole time they're in this realm. Why did this happen? Why is this going on? They're not mad at you, they just want to know. Why? She had to go away. That's simply what they want. I can't begin. I don't know. I wasn't there. I have no idea what things set you off that day that ended up with you in Forest Park, her here, and her not with the family anymore. So that's what we're looking at when this is all said and done. She's not here. She had a bunch of children, 3 adopted children. She was a church-going lady. She was sitting there waiting on her, I believe her daughter that worked at Longhorns, I believe. Red Lobster. Red Lobster. That's all she was doing, just waiting, minding her own business. For some reason, her world and your world connected. The reasons why, I don't know. Do I want to know? I think everybody would like to know. It's important. I don't think you're a cold coward. I don't believe that. But something, either she said you guys had a disagreement, something went wrong at that car, and she no longer here. And all we're looking to do is essentially sort that. That's it. When it all pulls out to that's all we want. And I want to say something. I want to say. I'm right? Okay. And I'll come back and talk. Yeah. Fair enough, Ron. You've been good. I'm gonna get me a smoke.
Ronald had gone to the bathroom to smoke a cigarette. The detective who followed him could not believe his eyes. Ronald had lit up the exact same brand of cigarette that was found at the crime scene. So back in the interrogation room, the detectives changed tactics, and they shifted their seating, sitting in front of the camera rather than having Ronald stay there, assuming that If he didn't feel that the camera was on his face, he might let something slip. And they were right.
I don't know why. It was an accident. It was a great accident. It was a hair trigger. It was a hair trigger. And it was an accident. It was an accident. I swear to God, it was an accident. And I should have known it was a hair trigger. Because I accidentally shot. I accidentally shot it. And I said I have to take a car. So I did before when I was waiting on that. Can't go. But always in my mind, it was this was something. So there wouldn't be much resistance. But it was an accident. I was in a hotel room that morning. And because it was off, I had my hand. I barely touched it. And they have a bit of it. I got out. I noticed the police officer. He seemed dressed like a police officer. I guess he was like a little extra night duty or something. I mean, just one extra job. One line. Right. I was the first one. So then I kind of walked towards him because I wasn't sure if it was also a policeman. So I walked towards him and I was looking at something. And I wasn't. Oh, yeah. I was in. And I tried to play it off like I was looking for something. That's why I started yelling at the phone. Okay. And went back to the car. And I saw him coming up, walking to the car, and I took off. And I seen him on the radio in the mirror. And so I knew I couldn't get too far. So I left out that apartment, I went down the street, parked in another apartment. So we didn't go to that. But it was, I didn't mean to shoot. It was a hair. And I didn't drag her out of the car. It wasn't all, it wasn't like it was like because he shot me. So she could take her with you, so no, she got out of the car. Oh, okay. I didn't drag her. Different witnesses see things differently, especially when they hear something. I did not drag a woman out of the car, period. I wouldn't care what anyone say. I did not do that. Right. I didn't mean to go off first. You're just trying to get a car. Get out of the car. And she said, help. And I was getting in the car. And she said, help again. I'm going to invite her this time. drove off.
Bad, right? I'm just trying to get into there with it.
I just wanted to get out of there.
Such reasons.
The woman didn't deserve it. I had no intention of doing that. It went off. Shocked the shit out of me. Because it wasn't drastic. And the only way I would really hurt somebody is someone trying to hurt me.
Ronald admitted that he had seen the perfect carjacking victim. A woman, alone, at night, with no one to protect her. He approached Janai Coleman, threatened her with his .357 Magnum, and demanded her car. But then, he claimed, the gun, quote-unquote, accidentally went off because of its hairpin trigger. But the detectives didn't buy that for a second. Ultimately, the police released Donald, and Ronald was charged with the murder of Janai Coleman. When Ronald Smith took the stand and told us what happened next, stunned everyone. His story did a 180, or hell, maybe even a complete 360 back to where we started. Ronald claimed that it wasn't him who murdered Janai Coleman, but rather his twin brother, Donald. According to Ronald, he had nothing to do with the crime. He was simply helping Donald clean up the mess after Donald murdered Janai and stole her car. But there was one major problem. The jury wasn't buying his story. The evidence told a different story, up until the way in which he made his confession. Ultimately, Ronald Smith was found guilty of the murder of Janai Coleman. He was sentenced to life in prison, plus an additional 25 years. Now, if you think this case was horrific, you need to check out my video on the evil wife who plotted the murder of her own husband.
You think you're fine after a car accident until this happens. Most people don't realize that even accidents that seem minor can financially destroy you when the real costs hit weeks later. If you've been in a car accident recently, even one that seemed minor, or where you were just a passenger, you need to hear this before it's too late. Here's what happens to most people. They walk away from what seems like a minor accident thinking everything is okay. Maybe a little soreness, maybe some minor damage to their car, but nothing serious. Then reality hits. The medical bills start rolling in. Your car needs more repairs than you thought. You're missing work because of lingering pain or appointments. Suddenly, what seemed like a small bump in the road becomes a financial nightmare. But here's what nobody tells you in those first few days after an accident. You're actually owed a huge check even if the accident seemed minor, or you were just a passenger and all you have to do is claim it. Most people never realize this because they're focused on just getting back to normal. They don't understand that even seemingly minor accidents can entitle you to significant compensation, not just for obvious damages, but for things you might not even think about. But there is a catch. Your accident had to have happened in the past year to qualify for our program. If that's you, you're owed big. This program is designed to help accident victims claim major payouts without the hassle of dealing with insurance, going to court, or paying expensive upfront legal fees. We are looking for 10 more car accident victims who want to try the program for free and get paid maximum compensation in as fast as 30 days. Let me tell you about Jessica. Her accident seemed minor, so she almost didn't even report it. Just a small rear-end collision, a little neck stiffness, no big deal. 3 weeks later, she was dealing with ongoing pain, multiple doctor visits, and car problems she hadn't noticed initially. When Jessica discovered our program, she learned she was entitled to $100,000 for what she thought was just a minor bump. She received her compensation in 33 days. Here's the reality. Insurance companies are counting on you thinking your accident wasn't serious enough to pursue significant compensation. They want you to focus on the minor immediate damage while ignoring all the other ways the accident has impacted your life. This program cuts through all of that. They know exactly how to calculate the true cost of your accident, including medical expenses, lost wages, ongoing treatment, pain and suffering, and impacts you might not have even considered yet. Even if you think your accident was minor, even if you were just a passenger, even if you walked away feeling fine, you could be entitled to substantial compensation. To take advantage of this program before spots are gone, just answer a few quick questions about your accident. It takes about 20 seconds and could completely change your financial situation. The site will instantly tell you if you qualify and help you find out how much you could be owed for your accident. If you qualify, an accident specialist will handle everything for you. You don't have to fight with insurance companies about whether your accident was serious enough. You don't have to figure out complicated paperwork. They know exactly how to present your case to get you the compensation you deserve. Think about what it would mean to discover you're entitled to tens of thousands of dollars for an accident you thought wasn't worth pursuing. That money could cover all those unexpected costs and give you financial security you didn't even know you were missing. Don't make the mistake of assuming your accident wasn't serious enough to matter. Financial impact often doesn't show up until weeks or months later. But the compensation opportunities have deadlines, but you need to act fast. We're only taking 10 more cases, and that 1-year deadline is real. After that, you could lose the opportunity to claim what you're owed forever. Click the link, answer a few quick questions, and see what you're really entitled to. It might be the most valuable 20 seconds you spend all year. Do it now, before the spots are filled and your window closes.
She made a complaint that says somebody was in the basement and they were injured. I gotta ask. I mean, because you're making me... No, sir. Well, you're making me a little suspicious now. There ain't nobody tied up in the basement. No. But why would a crackhead say that about you? It's probably because they want more crack, though. Anybody on that front porch? No. So what's that noise I keep hearing? That you keep turning the music up on every time I hear something. Oh, Jesus.
When police respond to a report of a woman imprisoned in a local residence, they encounter a bizarre homeowner who says their very presence is putting him in danger, but there's no sign of a woman. It's not until a second call brings them back that the cops go inside and make a shocking discovery that's beyond anything they could have imagined. The following report is based on official police records. On the afternoon of May 2nd, 2023, a woman calls 911 in Cleveland, Ohio, to share a disturbing story she just heard from a frightened stranger.
I was just calling because I was at this store, right? And this lady had came out of nowhere and was just like all hysterical and scared and something, whatever. I don't know where she went to, but she said that this lady was supposed to be tied up in this basement. Now, I'm only calling because I'm not going to be able to sleep tonight knowing that somebody might be tied up, even if it is a lie or whatever. I kind of believe her because the way she was scared, like, no, she didn't say anything else.
Officers with the Cleveland Police Department arrive at the address moments later.
Police! There's music coming from the back. Hello? That's right.
After a full 3 minutes of knocking, the police finally get a response from inside.
Oh, you can't be here like this.
Oh, well,
You can't be here like this, no. I'm just knocking on your door. I understand that, but you make me hot. What does that mean? Come on. All right, come on out. How you doing, sir? Y'all can't be out here. Just so you know, everything's recorded. Listen. Yes? Turn those cameras off, please. Well, what's going on? Can you please turn the cameras off? You have to give me a reason, and I can't. You guys are making my spot. I work for you guys, okay? Long story short, I work for you guys. Please get out. You guys are blowing the spot. All right? Who do you work for? I can't tell you that. Why? I cannot tell you that because I'm not allowed to tell you that. Okay, so just understand that. Well, here, go home. We have a call. Here, sir, let me just tell you why we're here, and then we'll leave. It could be nothing. I don't know. I don't know anything about you. All right, I'm just saying, y'all can't be here. Y'all making my spot hot. All right?
After pushing the cops to leave, the man finally asks what brought them here to begin with.
What was your call about? Did you have a female here earlier that was a white female in a black coat? Hell no, bro. All right, well, here's the complaint. What's the complaint? She made a complaint that says somebody was in the basement and they were injured. Hey, y'all gotta go. Well, I gotta ask. I mean, because you're making me... No, sir. Well, you're making me a little suspicious now. Man, listen, you need to leave.
Not only do the police stick around, more of them soon arrive.
Oh, my God. You need people here. Oh, it's no big deal. It is a big deal. What? I'm trying to tell you not to... Oh, we were told that a lady's tied up in the basement. There ain't nobody tied up in the basement. Can we look? No, but why not? Because I say so. So someone tied up down there? No. What you mean, buddy? I can't tell you that, bro. What do you mean you can't tell me that? I'm trying to tell you I'm in a confidential informant. That's all I have to say. You guys are bugging right now. You guys are... No, it's not all you have to say. Who told you that? I can't say nothing else. Oh, if there's something down in the basement, we have nobody in the basement. I just do what I do. So why can't I look? Why do you have all that stuff that went on in the past with those two girls? We got to take this seriously. What's your kids?
Budget tight? No worries. Choose from 1,500 plus locations and get up to 15% off. A great night's sleep should be easy to find. Book on motel6.com or download the My6 app today.
I don't know. You know what I'm saying? If we don't take this seriously, there's something going on. I'm about to give you my social security number. We're not going to tell him, please not do it.
While the man appears to believe that his status as a confidential informant puts him above suspicion, the police don't share that view.
Wait, Smith, please. Oh, which Smith? Detective Smith. The one in 2nd District. Okay, that's how you know I'm not. Okay, well, I guarantee his phone number's right here. No, listen, we'll call him. Listen, we'll call him. Well, why wouldn't I call him? Listen, will you stop talking for a moment? I can't, bro. My life is on the line. Who's on the line? All you had to do was talk to us. You're the one who came outside. Y'all don't know what's going on, baby boy. That's what I'm saying. Listen, once again. And everything I drive past there, and I got 5 cars out here. All right. I'm about to get me killed out there. Well, why are you acting this way? You understand why I'm acting that way, do you? Oh, if we have to call Detective Smith and say, hey, do you think this guy would have a girl tied up in his basement? He's going to say no. Is he? 100%, bro. He's willing to risk his career for all that? You think I'm... Oh, my gosh. You're going to take a crackhead's word over Detective Smith's word, right? I haven't spoken to Detective Smith. Well, you're going to talk to him. He's going to let you know what's going on. I was down there for an hour with him yesterday. Okay. I just left my probation officer. But why would somebody say that? Crackheads. But why would a crackhead say that about you? It's probably because they want more crack, bro. Do you have crack? No, I'm not going to. Why would I say that? Why would you ask me that on camera? I don't know. You do that to me. I know I don't have no crack. It's my job. Well, why would the crackhead be here then? Wow. And the most confidential informants don't come screaming out the back door, I'm a confidential informant, do they?
Despite the suspicious circumstances, the police sergeant lets the man, Delonte Edmund Geiger, go back inside his home while the other cops contemplate what they've heard.
You ever, actually dealt with a confidential informant?
Yeah. And every time they're up to no good and they're coming, that's what they do.
That's how they act?
So, I don't know what's up. My only fear is there's somebody really in the basement.
I actually think he's freaking out like that because he's
up to no good.
Yeah.
He's going to let us in. It's real sketchy. He said need another guy, but you're coming to him and telling me you're on probation. It's a training thing. And then these guys will make that back there in case you scream for help. Like girls. Ah! Right.
If it's a joke, it's one that will become much less funny before this day is through.
Hey, no, dude, there's too much going on. No. All right, stand outside. Leave this crack or get you straight. Nobody about to do nothing to y'all. You can't do it. No. Seriously, y'all want crack. Just in case you scream. Oh, they're not coming in. Oh, you have my word. Let's just start screaming.
With that, the police go into the residence, and as the sergeant checks the basement, his backup waits upstairs with Delonte.
I missed that 7 times, shot twice. Well, have we done any of that? No. It's just, I'm trying to change my life and work with the police. I'm like, I just don't do that every day. Turn that down for a little while. Actually, turn it off until the hear the individual. That way I can hear everybody. Police! Me. All right, so what? Someone just pissed off at you or something? I'm trying to say, I think love for you. Never come back here, you know. You know what I mean? Have in your hand. I got fix. I'm gonna watch this fella right behind you guys. Hey. Hey, nothing down there. Here, bub. No cost. Okay.
Sooner than they may have thought. That evening, a woman tips them off that Delonte showed her pictures of a woman being tortured and zip-tied to a chair, warning that he would soon do the same to her. The police go back to the house at midnight, and once again, it's not easy to get someone to the door.
Hey, right here we go. Good place. Yes. All right, so I appreciate this. Appreciate it. I just put it. Nobody. What's up, bro? How y'all doing? Thank you. You know? I really know everything. You know, I need y'all to come through the back door, okay? Is that cool? Yeah. Sure? Yeah. Sure. Absolutely. Sorry for not letting you in earlier, bro. Sorry for my attitude, okay?
All good.
Give me 5 seconds. Maybe we're back there. Oh, no. Right.
The police head around the house to meet with Delonte, but as one officer stays behind, he hears some loud movements coming from within. Delonte soon lets the cops in, and they head straight down to the basement to continue the search they cut short this afternoon.
So, if you smell them, your stuff in my nose doesn't always look really good. Okay.
I smell cat pee, so.
The basement again seems to be absent of any victims, tied up or otherwise, but this time the cops are determined to search the entire house.
I'll do it. I got 2 of all them. I want to see 2 of all of them. Somebody close the door when you smell the door behind this door. Okay.
I hang out up here because it's rather fresh.